Everybody, yeah, it's just after the noon hour here. It's just after 1 o'clock. Meteorologist Jim Castillo here. Just an update on that severe weather potential today. So if you have any questions, we're taking questions on the Facebook app. Just ask us some questions, and then Ann will actually tell me who's asking the questions. Ann Stegan's here with me, which is fantastic. And we'll get going here. So what we're seeing now is, again, one county, Pike County, Missouri, has a tornado watch until 8 p.m. Then you get to the Doppler weather radar. There's really two lines of showers and storms forming, and most of these have been subsevere, one pushing into the western portions of our counties. The more severe line is just to the east of Kansas City and on up into Iowa. So let's zoom in to our area, and you might be hearing a little bit of that thunder right around Bowling Green and all the way down to Montgomery City. Downpours definitely likely in this area. I turned on the hail detection. We're not seeing severe hail, but maybe just a little bit of pea-sized hail, southern Pike County, south and east of Bowling Green. The only weather that is getting a little bit stronger has been up in Pike County, at least so far. So tornado watch again, one county and the entire viewing area until 8 p.m. But we'll be watching for all of us to see a few scattered strong storms or severe storms. It doesn't look numerous, but scattered. And we'll watch the timing on this from most of this 2 p.m. until 10 p.m. And we'll watch that secondary line forming around Kansas City. We might get a break in between the lines. Very large hail possible. We've seen that in Knox County, Missouri, up to 2 inches. And then wind gust over 60 miles an hour, and that outside chance of a spin-up tornado. Looks like the stronger tornadoes will stay away from our area and be closer to that low, which is up in northern Missouri and also in Iowa. So right now it does look like it's getting a little stormier right across the, just to the west of our area. You can see the stormy looking sky. This is Chesterfield. And then St. Louis, still plenty of sunshine, which destabilizes the atmosphere. So something we'll watch for sure. And then here's that area of low pressure, very intense. There is the cold front, and out ahead of it, those two bands of thunderstorms and these lines developing, one now moving into our western counties and the other one back toward Kansas City. And you can see this intense low right up here. Then we add in the upper level wind support. You get that going, you can get these towering cumulus to develop even more vertically. So the futurecast, put this into motion where you see a little bit of yellow and orange on here. It's not widespread, but individual cells could contain the hail, the high wind, and an isolated tornado. Not everybody's going to see that, but we'll watch throughout the evening hours. Here's 5:30 p.m. This one particular model is showing that chance of seeing some scattered severe cells. You might get a break. And let's see if that secondary line in Kansas City now pushes in our direction. We'll see if that happens at about 9, 10 o'clock tonight. And again, not everybody's going to see severe weather, but scattered showers and storms definitely in the forecast. So the futurecast wind stream, winds are very strong aloft. This is just one of the numerous ingredients we're watching. And then you get that dew point. We were in the 60s. The dew point dropped a little bit in St. Louis to 56, but Columbia to Kirksville, up into Des Moines, we're in the 60 plus dew point, almost 65 in some spots. Springfield, Illinois, also in Cape Girardeau. So again, the severe weather ingredients appear to be in place. So large hail, the biggest threat, I think, and then damaging wind gusts are possible, and an isolated tornado can't be ruled out. Timing on this later this afternoon, especially in the metro into the early evening. And the greatest threat is for sure north and west of us, but Pike County is included in on that tornado watch until 8 p.m. So the main threats, again, large hail. Could see some 2-inch hail or larger. We've seen that in Knox County, Missouri, and we're in level 2 out of 5 being the highest. So that's just scattered severe storms. Then you get in orange, it's a little bit more numerous, and that touches Pike County, Missouri. And so a little bit better chance of seeing severe weather there. So again, just a reminder, make sure your notifications are on. Go to notifications on your iPhone, for example. Scroll to the bottom and turn on your emergency alerts and your public safety alerts so you'll get any warnings that do pop up. If we do see a tornado watch in the St. Louis area, that just means tornadoes and the ingredients are there for the possibility of seeing tornadoes develop. Now, a warning would be one has been spotted or indicated by radar, or rotation has been tight on the radar, and you want to act as soon as a warning is issued. So again, we haven't seen that, but if you do have a warning, this is where you want to go, a reminder. The hallway, the middle of your house, the closet, away from any windows. If you have a basement, that's even better. And avoid all windows, doors, and outside walls. Cover yourself with blankets, mattress, for protection if and when a warning is issued. Even a bike helmet's a great idea. Put that on. Safest place to be, of course, is the basement. All right, we have the heat too. Boy, the temperatures, Chesterfield 84, DeSoto 85. And of course, today's temperatures are already in the lower 80s, so we're warm again. We were warm Sunday, warm Monday, well into the 80s, same for today. As we get into the evening hours, that chance of those scattered severe cells is there, but after we get past 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock, it does look like that chance of any thunderstorm activity comes to an end. It looks like that first batch of storms will be the more intense band of storm activity. Excuse me. So tomorrow, it looks sunny and a little bit windy and temperatures near 80 degrees, but then by Thursday, there's another chance of some isolated severe cells in the St. Louis area, especially south and east. We'll be watching that. So 7-day forecast, look how cool it gets as we get into this weekend. We're in the 60s for high temperatures, and we'll take a look at that radar coming up in just a minute again to check in with any thunderstorms that have been popping up and check that National Weather Service chat to see how things are going there. So you get the idea. Eventually we'll cool off and the air stabilizes as we head into this weekend's forecast. So just going back again to those tornado watches, let's show you that first. And what's interesting is that we have 3 separate tornado watches, and you see most of them from Pike County, Missouri northward. And that's where it's closer, you know, those areas are closer to that spin, the area of low pressure to the north. And let's zoom in a little bit in our area. Still no warnings yet. Closest warning seems to be to the north here, right around Canton, Missouri. And we'll go ahead and put a question mark on that and see exactly what county that is. Lewis County. Lewis County is underneath that warning. Again, that's a severe thunderstorm warning, and mainly hail is the biggest threat there. Otherwise, a band of showers and storms pushing into Pike County, Missouri, and just went through Lincoln County, northern Gasconade County, and even around Rolla. So we'll watch this line as we go throughout the afternoon hours. Ann, are there any questions that are popping up?
What about Troy, Missouri?
Yeah, you're probably in Troy, Missouri, Lincoln County. You're probably hearing a little bit of that thunder now. We're definitely watching that line, the stronger line of storms pushing into Pike County and also western Lincoln County. So yes, we'll watch those cells around you for the next couple of hours here. And the cells, see the batch of weather just to the southwest of Herman, Missouri. A lot of lightning with this and also some very heavy rain. It's pushing off to the northeast. So Troy, Missouri, definitely you'll be under the gun first, and we'll watch to see if any warnings pop up on that.
Can you do the timeline again?
Sure, let's go through that timeline again. That's a great idea. Again, watching that one line of storms that's just now getting going in our western counties, and that secondary line, it looks more severe. No tornadoes with that at this point, but there's a lull in between. So that timing on it, whether you're in St. Louis, it looks like later this afternoon and into this evening for that area, then, you know, in our western counties, we're already seeing some scattered showers and storms. You might get a break in here, but that tornadic activity, most of the tornado watches have been from northern Missouri and into Iowa and now western portions of Illinois. And let's go through the threats again. Large hail, damaging wind gusts, and isolated tornadoes where you see the yellow area, and that's all of us here. Pike County, Missouri, underneath that tornado watch until 8 p.m. And here's that timing, 2 until 10 p.m. And it's not going to be continuous or widespread, but we'll see that line, the first line of showers and storms pushing through here early evening, and then maybe a little bit of a break, and then we'll just have to watch late evening to see if those storms are strong, or maybe the storms that move through early evening take away most of the energy, and we won't have to worry about the late evening storms. So we'll watch the radar for you all the way through late evening, and that's the timing on that. All right, well, that is it for now. Stay tuned. We will continue to stream when needed. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Also keep it to channel 5, of course, 5 on your side, and we'll update you as needed.